Where is Waldo Stadium? Kalamazoo, Michigan. It is the home of the Western Michigan Broncos, and the fans have been eager for this showdown for a while. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. And the Pandas will put total leather and we'll get started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Western Michigan's offense takes the field to start this game off. And there's a man who believes he is always open. He carries that swag and that aura of a big-time playmaker, guys.
He's got to catch the football. If you're the quarterback coming into this one, you are looking for this guy early, and David, you're looking for him often.
And this offense better find ways to feature him. Find him, like you said, Jesse, early, often, deep, shallow. Get this man the football.
He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. They'll leave it with him. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Fires left. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Broncos will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Pandas offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. Just can't lose focus like that. You got to know the snap count. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Peterson. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Pandas come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Dances away to buy time. Trying to... On the option. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Catch in the middle. It's Peterson. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Pandas are moving quickly down the field. Looking to go up top on first down. Moving out of the pocket. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
This drive facing a little adversity now after that last play. It's 2nd and 20. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. It's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
The Pandas decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Looking for a block. It's Nixon. Creating solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. They've got it at the 37, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
First down for this offense. The give to the back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Going to the running game. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. He'll do it himself. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. Goes to the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Man, this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unloads it downfield. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Caught behind the line. It's Chandler. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And a decent game there before the defense makes the stop. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to bully their way for the first. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Movement here from the tight end. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. The sure hands, it's Peterson. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Here comes the offense on second down. He'll pull it on the read. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Tackled, but he has a first down. And the Pandas have this offense rolling. Now on the option. So, guys, over the last few years, there have been seismic changes to college football. Realignment, name, image, and likeness. But one of the biggest changes, the transfer portal.
Yeah, and now guys that are unhappy or in a situation where they see something that they'd rather throughout a season.
Yeah, it's 365, and it's a lot of pressure on coaches to re-recruit their own players as well to try to keep those rosters intact. But the transfer portal completely flips rosters upside down. One team that struggles this year, if they get one key addition, it's a team potentially competing for a national championship next season.
Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. He's going to look for a man on third and short. And it's caught! Touchdown, Pandas!
Touchdown, Pandas.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So they started that drive barely into opponent's territory and went 48 yards. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Open space at the 25. Gives him the big stiff arm. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They'll go to the counter play. Smashes through the tackle. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. They'll try the right side. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. To throw, it's Wolf. Makes the catch. Strong, firm tackle. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Barrels ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good. So a drive there of 84 yards. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. I'm not really sure what the thought process here is other than just trying to troll them by not running a play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Kalamazoo. And a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Waldo Stadium.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get any breathing room on that last run. Now 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the sack. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Swings it out to the flat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Line getting set on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Buying some time. At midfield, he's got room. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Pandas are on the move. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Grab behind the line. It's Sheffield. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. Big fullback's got it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Wisconsin is ahead early inside Camp Randall, but that's not exactly Ron Dane out there running the ball. This game is a long way from over. They're up by a field goal over Alabama. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Leaves it with the back. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They think there's room to run to the right here. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. To the ground to try to move the chains. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they got it at the 42. The hot hand. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Quickly complete. Tackled immediately after the catch. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Back to pass, it's Wolf. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The give to the tailback. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And that is another first down.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25.
Second down.
Give to the running back. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. They'll come to the line needing 4 yards for a first down. They're already 2 for 2 on this drive. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Good pick up there. He gets enough for the first down. And the Broncos are in the red zone.
For the offense.
On the option, he'll keep it himself. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Someone not clear on the snap count, it'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to pass on 2nd down. It's complete! And he'll run across the sidelines after the good game.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense.
So the defense will accept the penalty and back up this offense. The Broncos have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. First down here for the offense. Leaves it with the running back. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Here's the handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sheffield. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on second down. Flips it out in the flat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be fourth down. Looking for a block. It's Nixon. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants.
Going for the big play. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. The option look. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. On the move. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the ground. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Getting late, pressure building, huge third down coming up on the road for this offense. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Running it back, it's Nixon. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll put the tight end in motion. He's got it again. The Broncos get it past the sticks. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's looking deep. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. Off the boot, looking for his man. Fires to the right. Finds a man by himself. At the 20, he's got space. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. To the ground with the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the brain trust will go to work on the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Offense getting set for first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Wants to fire on second down. It's complete. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
First down for the offense.
He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down.
And first down for the offense.
Looking to move it through the air. Pressure coming. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. He'll try to pop the draw, and this one will be stopped for no gain. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Deep shot for the end zone. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.